So what I'd like now for you to think about is all the skills that you could use to make all these things possible. Now, everyone has transferable skills now. Everything you do in life is a valuable skill. Even just going to school and being punctual every day is a valuable transferable skill for punctuality, for when you go to university, for when you go to college, or when you get a job, or when you have your work placements. Very often, when I ask people, so what transferable skills do you think you might have that you can use moving further forward in your life? And I get some very blank looks. People sometimes just don't know how to describe themselves. They don't know the fantastic qualities that they have. A really, really excellent way to think about all the qualities that you currently have is to actually think, if I asked my parents, or I asked one of my best friends, or I asked my teacher, or my friends down the road, how would they actually describe me? And a lot of people laugh at that question and said, oh, I don't know. But if you just think about it, some of my friends might actually describe me as being quite a dedicated, committed person, because I work very long hours and very hard. I'm very future orientated, and they can see that by all of the aspirations that I have. I'm a good communicator because I like to talk to my friends. I go out socially quite a lot. And I'm very, very target driven. I know what I want now. Unfortunately, I didn't when I was younger, but I do now. If I also have a look at all of the things, all of the qualities that I have currently, and I look at all of the things I do now, so think about when you're at school, all of the things that you do and all of the subjects that you've thought of when you're at school, and all of those things that you use currently to help you maybe with your social life, with the clubs that you belong to. It could be a sports club, it could be a youth club. All of the activities that you do when you're actually in school. And how do I approach all of these activities? Well, I have masses of enthusiasm. I've got lots of energy, and I need to. I like to listen to people actively to actually find out what they're saying rather than just looking at them. I have a vision of succeeding in everything that I do, and I've got the ability to build close relationships with people. Now, all of these things are probably things that you are unaware that you currently have as a skill. But I'm sure that if you really thought about it, some of these might actually be what you think you might be. So what do I currently do when I have to do all of these things? Well, it's really important that I pay attention to detail. I have to take an interest in others because I train people. I like to help other people, and I help other people improve their skills. But I'm also very sharing. I do like to share my knowledge with people. And I do value my friends and family and like to spend time with them. Now, all of these things are really valuable transferable skills that you can take with you when you go to college, when you go to university, when you leave education and get work placements, or you find a job. These are all valuable skills that an employer would look for. So what I'd like you to do now is just have a look at your transferable skills clouds. And I want you just to take a few moments for food for thought and have a think about some of these particular skills. But what I also want to do is invite some students to also tell you about what transferable skills they think they have that they can take forward in life. Let's just have a recap, because these are some absolutely wonderful, valuable contributions made that you might want to put onto your own transferable skills clouds, if this is what you think that you're like. And I'll pick out a few for you. People believe that transferable skills can be understanding, dedication and determination to succeed, and have enthusiasm. You've got to have confidence and motivation and be able to communicate with others and actually be able to balance priorities. If you've got self-confidence and understanding and you're good listening, they're fantastic skills that employers, universities and colleges are all going to look for in you. And what I want you to start thinking about is all of these transferable skills and how they tie up with your future aspirations, and how you can start to formulate these into a personal statement for your college and uni applications, and also maybe your personal profile and career objectives for your CV. We'll have a few more ideas over here now, and again I think you can see that there's a bit of a trend on some of the qualities that are needed. Creativeness and selflessness are fantastic qualities that people look at. Consideration and determination. The enjoyment and ambition that you can have in fulfilling your career aspirations. Knowing how to react to others is a very, very great quality, especially when you're looking at employment. And if you pay attention to detail and you actually listen to people, you can gain support in your working environment. Now, I'm hoping now that you can now create a little bit more of an idea on how you can start to formulate your personal profile and your personal statement.